Now, in 2011, 34 million people worldwide had HIV/AIDS. And in Singapore, as of the end of last year, over 5,700 residents were HIV positive, according to the Health Ministry.
25 million people died from it, and like 33 million who are living with it.
Please give a round of applause.
Well, this Sunday is World AIDS Day, and to mark the occasion, a documentary will be screened about one Singaporean's quest to find the first man in the world to be cured of HIV. And he is here with me. He's the director, Edgar Tang. So thank you for coming in today, Edgar.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, you're a cancer survivor, yes?
Yes, I am.
So what was it about Timothy Ray Brown's story that struck a chord with you?
I think just the idea that he exists, the idea that the first man in the world cured of HIV exists and we didn't know about it. And when I first read it, I was just surprised nobody has talked to me about it, or not read it, or being championed anywhere. And the next thing you know, I found very little information about him as well. He's also very private at that point in time, and it made it even more intriguing that I should just find out more about him. I think along the way I realized that because I'm a cancer survivor, that I could identify him on that level, but the struggles he went through, it's beyond this world, really.
I mean, a lot of people read the news and you find out new things every day, but not everyone would pick up your bags and travel all the way, around the world just to find this person. So what made you decide to do that?
I think I'm slightly insane, generally. But I also had some free time. I was also personally very drawn to him without knowing why. I decided to go to Berlin just to take a so-called back route, get to know his friends and his city before maybe ever meeting him. And along the way, my friend, who's the co-director, decided to record that adventure, this spontaneous adventure. We didn't know anyone, we self-funded it, and we didn't have a plan.
Oh.
So we basically just went there blind. And along the way, things happened and we never stopped rolling, and next thing you know, we have a documentary feature.
So he's called the Berlin Patient. So when you were going around asking people, I saw the trailer, no one seemed to know who he was.
Yes,
was that a struggle for you to try to get the message across?
Yeah, it's shocking actually, because it's in Berlin and he's named after the city. And I found out that in Berlin, like all big cities, things happen really fast and things get forgotten very fast. There isn't a second person cured of HIV. It's also, the reason is because the Berlin Patient as a name is an American phrase.
Okay.
And that's why Germans don't know about it. But even when you say it in German, it's Berliner Patient, I think. And nobody knew about him either.
So how did you manage to track him down?
Basically, when I went to Berlin, I was forbidden to speak to him by his producer, who had an exclusive interview with him for a French documentary. So being barred from that, we decided to just go back route and find out more about him through friends, right? Along the way, something happened serendipitously, and all in one day. And we had calls from 3 key people involved in this, and we decided that we had to be responsible in finishing the documentary.
And when you met his doctor, what was it about his situation that you learned that really resonated with you?
The doctor there's a story to tell there, because the doctor is not even an HIV specialist. He was trying to cure him of his leukemia, which he was diagnosed with in 2006 after living with HIV for 11 years. So here you have a doctor who said, I'm going to give you a very high-risk stem cell bone marrow transplant. I might as well give you the bone marrow of a person who is immune to HIV.
Okay.
So that was another piece of fact. That's another fact that just got me, like, really, there's a person like that? And apparently there is 1% of Caucasians in the world are immune to HIV because of a gene mutation that happened from the Great Plague.
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there because we need to get to the most important part. At the end of the documentary, it was a happy ending. You met him.
Yes, that's why we're not saying too much. How we met him is a different, we'll keep that for audiences, but I hugged the Berlin Patient, so yes, I did meet him.
Okay, so the World Charity Premiere is on Monday, December 2nd, right after World AIDS Day.
It is.
And the proceeds will go to?
The proceeds are going to Action for AIDS in their programs for AIDS care, education and advocacy.
All right, thank you very much. We all look forward to the show.
Me.
And that was Edgar, and the documentary will be screened it's for the public at Cathay Cineleisure from Thursday, December the 5th, so go catch it if you can. On that note, it's a wrap of Singapore Connect. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.